Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Study Destination. I hope you're finding our content very helpful in your journey. Okay, so what you have to do now is just try to subscribe to our notification and also recommend our content to your friends so that they can also benefit. Our aim, okay, is to make sure that everyone who wants to travel or study abroad has the guidance, okay, that will make his or her journey smoothly, okay? So don't go and pay money anywhere. We want to make sure that your study abroad journey is less costly. So try as much as possible to recommend our services, our videos to all your friends so that they can also benefit from what you are watching today, okay? Today, what we want to look at is work sample for your graduate school applications. Okay. This is one of the things that confuses a lot of people. Okay. And we want to take some few minutes here to explain what is meant by work sample. Okay. So try as much as possible to subscribe and then let's dive deep into the work sample. So what is work sample? When we talk of work sample, the work sample is any document, okay, that you can provide to tell the graduate school about your writing skill and then your research ability. So you may have done some things in the past, okay, or something that you want to prove from now, okay, to show them that you have the work sample, okay, you have what it takes to write well, and then also to analyze your reading, everything which comes to writing or research, you have an experience, okay, because most graduate school programs require that you have prior experience. Okay. So how can you demonstrate? Which are the documents that you need, okay, to prove some of the work samples? In most schools, let me say this before we go into that. In most schools, it's not compulsory. Even if it's not compulsory and you have a work sample, it's always good to name it as work sample and upload them at the additional or supplementary document, okay? So some schools will say, okay, these are maybe if you have supplementary document to tell the graduate committee, mean something that you want them to know about you can upload, okay? So what are the documents that you can upload? Okay, you can upload any research paper that you have done, but it shouldn't be a manuscript. Okay, it shouldn't be a manuscript. If it's something that is yet to be published and it's publishable, try to take some of the data out, okay, so that you will use it, okay. So it could be your thesis work, could be your thesis or dissertation. Okay, it could be a project that you undertook and you wrote a scientific report, okay, that was graded very well to receive a good review and it was graded, okay. It could also be some of the works that you have done. For example, if you're a programmer, okay, it could be some things that you have done, and most of the computer people, they store all those files on what? GitHub, okay? So you could have something like that and then give a link to them and then they can go there and look at the things you have done. It could be, I mean, the website, those developers, some of the links to the websites you have developed, okay? Let's come to those art, okay? Art people, it could be the artwork, your profile. So those people, what they build is a profile. You build your profile and showcase all your ideas, the artwork, whatever you have done over the years, okay? You showcase all of them. These are the ways to produce work sample. Another from those of you in the writing, okay? Any form of long essay, maybe story, novels, and then tales that you have written, okay, can be used as what? Work sample. You only have to make sure that it's yours and no other person, okay? Even there are some things that you have published online, some, if you're a journalist, some, what do you call it, news items and those things, you can send links can do bulletin of links so that they can see your work samples, okay? And to have a special website, maybe, for example, you're a graphic designer, okay? So if you have a special website, you can do all those things as a portfolio and then have the links, and then you upload those documents, and then the graduate committee or will go there and then go and check. If you are a scientist, if you have done any lab work, and then those ones are which are not publishable, you can use them as your what? Your program what? Your work sample. Okay. So the work sample comes in a different form. Okay. If you have more, okay, you can just use one or two as your work sample. Okay. If you have publication, you can list the ones that are not publishable and then the list of your published work. Okay. Then they can look at it and then go and then check. They will know that, okay, this is part of your work, or all these things can be work samples. Okay. What do you need to do when you want to upload a work sample? Review your work, okay? For example, maybe you coming from a school that, they didn't check plagiarism, plagiarism, and you just did anything to get graduate your degree. But now you want to present it to accredited institutions and they are very particular about this, okay? Make sure that you go through your work, read over again and see if you have some typos, try to correct some of the things over there, and also try to check your references and make sure that all your references are well listed. Okay, list all your references and make sure that, and then check your plagiarism and make sure that they are very low. Okay. One other thing is that you can make sure that your work is justified. Sometimes there are some people's work, justify your work, make sure that the side and side is correct, okay? And then that could be enough. Make sure that the work is not for somebody, okay? Don't go and use somebody work as your work sample. Other place they may give you a topic for you to write something, okay? So in case you've given that, you can try as much as possible to read about it and then let people help you. Then you write something very good. Once you write and it's very catchy, you're going likely to be selected, okay? The other thing is that once you have a work sample, okay, make sure that you let somebody go through the work sample for you to make sure that it is correct, and that if you want me to do that, I will be able to read through for you so that you are sure that your work sample is correct before you upload them. Okay, so this is how you're going to go about your work samples. Try as much as possible to arrange them very well and let other people read them for you so that you can upload them. Okay, your thesis, your cover page, and everything should be nice so that when the people see it, they can know that, okay, you really have a work sample. So this is the things you need to do. So try as much as possible to not to be skipping them, okay? Not to be skipping them, because some of you you skip them, you don't upload them, and then you lose points from that ends, okay? So it's not going to help you when they are accumulating the point from all the sections, okay? To try as much as possible to do them, and then you can, there are some people to most of the work samples could be in the form of research proposal, okay? So as you are doing your graduate school, blah, 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 you can maybe have an idea, especially those in humanities and those things. You can, education, you can get a nice topic that can be worked on, okay? I know a school in Germany, even before you apply, they want an idea that you can develop to a thesis. So you could have a research proposal, okay? Or the proposal you use for your bachelor thesis, you can further develop it, okay? So that it becomes a research proposal. And this, you can use it to do your use as a research work sample. These are some of the things that you can do to help get a very good research a work sample, which will help you win or admission and then get funded. Don't joke with these work samples. They are some of the catalysts for your funding. So if you are asked to provide a work sample, try as much as possible to go through your work. Some of them may want you to trim your work sample to maybe some pages. Try as much as possible to do that. If not, just upload your thesis. It can be okay. Just yeah. So this is the work sample and then what is expected of you to do. Okay. So try as much as possible to present a very good one. Okay. If you are new in our channel, try as much as possible to also subscribe. This is the only thing we need from you so that we can reach a lot of people who wants to travel in this journey. This is our QR code to enter into our WhatsApp platform. So you can just scan this code and then you will be on our platform. Once you get into a platform, as we post, you can get in contact with us and learn more if you want one-on-one mentoring. Okay, so we wish you well and then hope that we will see you in our next episode. Continue enjoying our channel and then we will see you when you come along.